In this hour, it happens to be like when I say Beverly Hills of all garnets in the world, you would think of Hessonite. To my knowledge, and I said this to Jay, I'm like, Jay, wait a minute. I said, Hessonite, I know I have had in my, precious gem shows, in my exotic gem shows, where it's set in gold or, it's set in 14 karat or 10 karat gold. He said, yeah, Delaney, that's normally because of the quality of the color of that, where you're gonna see that. Not an entire necklace, beautifully all hand, again, sculpted, each of these fabulous shapes in this necklace. I would have to say hundreds and hundreds of carats worth of that gorgeous premium Hessonite, and an amazing, I think that this could even be anywhere near under $400 or $500. Honestly, as a guessing, if I saw Hessonite in all gemstones, that's what I would think, Jay. So I'm like really taken back. We're gonna talk quite a bit of about Hessonite. We do have matching earrings that are available. I've been wearing a Hessonite ring that's gonna work back to this, but let's just introduce, because I think a lot of people, this might be the very first time hearing about this unique gemstone in the garnet family.
Okay, and the key word there is unique. Okay, unique for the garnet family. Most garnets are like a raspberry red, or they're kind of like a dark red color. That's what they are. This is Hessonite. Hessonite would be like a precious garnet, so like a semi-precious material. What makes this design so unique and so different is this. Well, number one, this was a brand new mine find. I got actually turned on to this rough material in Mozambique by a friend of mine who's our sapphire miner that we buy our pink sapphire from. He's the one that turned me on to the mine owner of this. This is what makes this so unique and so different. Okay, number one, Hessonite. This is a form of grossular garnet. It is the highest collectible garnet material. It is the most expensive of all garnets. It's also the rarest of all garnets that you'll ever come across. Here's what makes this design over the top crazy. Most Hessonite crystals are no bigger than the size of my small end of my finger. Okay, that might be a huge piece, right? That's a huge piece. That's why usually when you see Hessonite, you see a lot of smaller beads, which you're going to see in an upcoming, we got a fabulous five-strand design that I'm going to show you here in a minute. And that's what the majority of it is. And so every single raw material, because we don't buy anything already pre-cut, we don't buy anything pre-worked, we buy everything in the raw form, raw material, and that's why we can do what we do. We are the manufacturers. You're buying literally mine direct when you buy from the Mine Find show here. We do every aspect of this. There are no middlemen whatsoever, and that's why we can even offer you the deals that we can offer you. The first thing all of these materials go through when they first come into the warehouse is they're all sorted by size, number one. That's the first thing it does. Everything goes through a screening process, and it's all sorted by size. Then it's sorted by color. So every color of the Hessonite would be laid out, and then that is sorted by grade. And so it's like superior grade. It was really easy to actually work with this Hessonite material because all of it was super high grade. That's what was so ridiculous about it. And this is a brand new deposit out of Mozambique. All the Hessonite that you've ever seen on my show before in 28 years is all from a connection that I have in Sri Lanka. And even that, you've seen very few pieces. They've always been very small. I've done an occasional necklace strand, one strand. It always sells out, and we never have more. And the reason is that it's so rare. They don't get a lot of the material. I was amazed that we were able to buy what we bought to do these projects. The big thing here, and I want everybody to be, key into this fact, you don't find this material in these huge crystals like this. So to find the big material like this was just amazing. We were very limited on how many of these types of designs we could make. So, not all the materials is huge material. I wish it was, because the bigger the material, the easier it is to design, the more options it gives me to cut and everything and design with. The smaller material, you're really kind of limited on what you can do. You can either do really, really small cabochons, or you can do basically faceted beads or smaller beads. If you look at the size of these, and the quality, overall quality is through the roof. And these are the kind of things that you just don't see. Now, something like this, we've used all of the material. We put different projects together. So I've used all the material that we were able to get. Now, they are still mining it. I'm not saying that down the road I might have more of it, but right now I have no more of the rough. And I have to tell you, one of the biggest challenges that we're running into right now, guys, is even though we've got the mine connections and getting it to the mine, being able to get it out of the country, get it on a ship, it has to go on a container, and then actually get that material delivered, and then all the things it has to go through to get to our lapidary shop, and then the design process and all the sorting and everything. It is just crazy right now. Our shipping costs have gone up 212%.
Wow.
212%. And we're not increasing our prices. Even the original price that we sold this at, that was an unbelievable deal. That was a fantastic deal. I'm not discounting this. HSN, they're doing this for the birthday event. Okay, I had nothing to do with that. I'm telling you right now, I could not even if I could get this material in again, even if I could design this again, there is no way that I could even sell it for the original price. So these are really true values. When you get this, and here again, I know it's looking a little dark here. We get it, when you get it home, you get it out of the box, that's when you can really make your final call on this. Yeah. This literally glows, it gleams, it sparkles, it's amazing.
And one of the gals here, we were working together, just putting my necklaces and matching everything up, and she said, that color, she was like, what am I seeing? I'm like, I know, it's like an orangey, you have these beautiful, right? But also like a golden undertow, and that's what Hessonite is. It is, I love the way you described it, because it is the Beverly Hills of all beautiful garnets out there. And Jay, I was saying earlier, I can't even imagine hundreds and hundreds of carats it had to take to make any one of these individual necklaces. I know we didn't bring in many. We have a clock up on the screen. It is getting very, very, very limited. So I just want, it's so hard sometimes to see, especially the deeper colored stones on television. But when you open this up and you see this in person, you will get a million compliments. People are just, what is that stone? It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a standalone, that is for sure. So under $33, I believe it is, on FlexPay, which is outstanding. And then we have matching earrings, gorgeous drop earrings that are also brand new, that go back